It's your girl Ryan Nigel. That's Nigel with a K. The K is silent, period. And today I am back with a Chick-fil-A mukbang. Yay! I finally got my Chick-fil-A. And I ordered the 4-count chicken strip meal, barbecue sauce with a Sprite. Can't go wrong with that. And I'm going to go ahead and dig in before it gets cold. But before I tell y'all what today's topic is going to be about, I have some good news. So do y'all remember those red, white, and black sneakers that I showed y'all on my try-on haul? The ones that were too little? Well, I ended up DMing Romwe. That's where I got them from. I slid in their DMs on Instagram. And I pretty much told them, you know, my problem with the shoes. They were too small and I don't think they were true to size and all that. So long story short, they're going to send me a return label. So it looks like I'll get to return them and get my money back after all. So that's great. All right, y'all. So today's topic is going to be about friendship or friends or however you want to put it. So what do y'all look for in a friend? What do y'all look for in a friend? For me, and I'm sorry y'all, I'm gonna try not to be smacking, but you know, it's a mukbang, so. But for me, I look for a friend that's loyal, understanding, honest, supportive. And I don't know what kind of friend you are, but some friends, like when they have a bestie, they kind of like stingy with their bestie. They're kind of jealous. They don't want nobody else to hang, you know, with their bestie. Are y'all that type of friend? Because to me, it kind of depends on it. Because if I call somebody my bestie or if somebody call me their bestie, I kind of want to be the only one that holds that title, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of like a girlfriend and a boyfriend. You're not just finna go around calling everybody and their mama your girlfriend. Well, you can't say that for everybody. But you know what I'm saying. So I just think bestie is a title, and it's a strong title. In my eyes it is. I just don't want to go around throwing that title on everybody. Like, I might have 5 friends, but if I have that one bestie, that one best friend, then it's going to be a different kind of relationship than I have with the other 4, because you're my bestie. So I expect for you to kind of, you know, go that extra mile than I expect the rest of them, and vice versa, you know. So are y'all that type of friend? Like, do y'all get jealous if your best friend kind of starts hanging with other people? You know, I think it'll be different if your best friend or your bestie start hanging with somebody and they kind of leave you out. That's a difference. But I really don't see anything wrong with your bestie having other friends. I just feel like if you have that bestie title, nobody else should have it. Like, you shouldn't be calling this person, that person, this person. You shouldn't be calling all of them your bestie. I think you really should only have one bestie. You have other friends, but I think you should just be one bestie. And I think that's where loyalty kind of comes in too, you know. Maybe it's just me, and everybody's different. So this is just like my point of view. This is the way I see things, you know. But everybody's different, so. And then being understanding, we all have our own lives. You know, some people, they might have husbands, they might have children, full-time jobs, they might be in school. So, of course, you might not be able to hang out as much, or you might not be able to communicate as much, but I feel like you should kind of have that understanding as well. Like, well, you know, we have this, we have that responsibility, so it might not be like it used to be, but I still think that you should try to make time for your friends, because at the end of the day, you're always going to need that friend. Like, whether you're going through something with your husband or whether you're going through family problems, you're going to need that friend to talk to. So always try to make time for that friend. And also be understanding that, you might not be able to be as available, I guess you could say, as you were maybe before you got married, or before whatever your situation might be, So that plays a big part too. You got to be understanding in a friendship. And I saw this little post on Instagram, and it said something like, you don't have to talk every day, but you know who your friend or your best friend or your friends are. Like, y'all don't have to communicate every single day. Y'all don't have to hang out every single weekend, but whenever y'all get together, it's like y'all didn't miss a beat. Like, it's like y'all just back to normal, So I like that. And then honesty. You do want a friend that's going to be honest. Whether it's just honest about maybe they overhear somebody talking bad about you, or whether it's them being honest when it comes to, maybe your appearance or how you look. They might not like something, But I don't think that you should be brutally honest, because I kind of have a problem with that. Like, I don't like when somebody's brutally honest. Like, it's a way to say things and not come off as being rude, not come off as being insensitive, because I'm not going to lie, I'm a sensitive friend. I'm a very sensitive person. And I try to come at somebody like with respect. I try to be, just as polite as I can. And not everybody's like that. And you might have a friend, y'all relationship might be totally different. Y'all can be brutally honest with each other. Y'all probably can say whatever comes to mind without even thinking about it. And that's great. But everybody's different. You just have to know that person. But with me, I don't want nobody to be brutally honest with me. Like, if you don't like something, first of all, I'm this type of person. If I don't ask for an opinion, I really don't want it. Like, if I don't ask you, how does this look? Or does this look okay? I don't want you to just come out the blue and be like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. First of all, I didn't ask you. That's just me. Because I'm not going to do that to you. But now, if I feel like you looking a little ridiculous, or if you just know somebody else going to talk about you, then that's different. But if it's something that's not big, and if it's just something small that you might not like, you don't have to say it, especially if that person didn't ask you your opinion, for. I mean, that's like I said, that just goes into what kind of person you are. Like, you might be a person that can take that kind of criticism or whatever. Which saying I'm not saying that I can't take it, but if I don't ask for it, I just don't feel like there's a need for it to be given, your opinion to be given. I don't know, y'all. That's just me. Because I feel like this, if you like it, I love it. Everybody have their own different styles, everybody's different. So hey, I don't have to like it, And then on the other note of being honest, like, let's just say if you're around somebody, and hopefully you wouldn't be around somebody that talks about your friend, especially if they know that that's your friend. They shouldn't even, that's just crossing boundaries. They shouldn't even open their mouth to even say anything bad about your friend, especially with you sitting there. But you got people that do. You got these ignorant people that do. But I just feel like you should always be honest no matter what. Like, you might think it's gonna hurt your friend's feelings, but first of all, if you ever in that predicament, you need to set that person straight right then there. Like, look, that's my friend. We're not gonna sit here and talk about her. She's not here to defend herself. That's it. And even if you have to dismiss yourself and get up and leave, do that. You taking up for your friend, and she's not there to defend herself. So that's only right. That's kind of your responsibility to do that. So if you want to get up and leave, you can. But if you feel like, you're good to stay and y'all can just, different subject, change the subject, then that's that, And then I feel like you should also tell your friend, like, okay, I don't want to tell you this to start drama, but so-and-so, said this about you. And I feel like I don't even want to hang around with that person anymore, because I feel like they were doing it to be messy, or they probably just wanted to see where my loyalty was, and they might have been trying to test me. You never know. You never know what people's motives are. You just never know. So you should be honest no matter what. Like if you think, it might hurt their feelings, because let's just say if you don't tell them, then ain't no telling who else might come to them and be like, girl, so-and-so said something about you, and Raya was right there, and then your friend gonna be like, I wonder why she didn't tell me that. So you want to be the person to tell her before anybody else tell her too, because then that's gonna make her question your loyalty. So yeah. And also, let's just say if your friend, if she's dating or she has a husband, if she's married, and you might see her husband out, you might see him talking to another girl, or you might see him flirting, or you might see this or that. A lot of people don't really like to get into stuff like that, which I don't blame them, because I wouldn't either. Like, I would feel bad having to tell my friend that I saw her boyfriend, her husband, flirting with this other girl or with this other girl. Who wants to tell somebody that? That's heartbreaking. And you don't want to feel like you the one that kind of got in between their relationship. So that is a very hard, subject that's very hard to do. But it has to be done if that's your friend. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you're going to have to find a way to do it. Because at the end of the day, your loyalty is everything. And that's your duty. If you see something, that's your duty to go and tell her, like, I saw this, I saw that. Now, I don't know if it was just a friend, but it didn't look too friendly to me. Because if it just looked innocent and friendly, I wouldn't be coming to you. And you want to be supportive of your friends too. You want to support your friends. Like if it's something that they want to do, that they have their mind set on, their heart set on doing, support them. Whether it's starting a business, support them. Whether it's working out, support them. If they want to lose weight, support them. You can even work out with them, Just help them out any way you can, And that's really big on friendship, is being supportive of your friends. Because support, not that many people want to support you nowadays. And it's sad to say, a lot of people look at it as competition. They don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you doing good. So if you have a friend, support them. And I'm big on this. Like, let's just say if my friend, of course, if you have a friend, y'all gonna be friends on social media. And if they have a business page, support their business. Share, like, comment, just do all you can to try to support them. Because if you my friend and you see that I'm trying to, start something, whether it's YouTube or whether it's, like I braid hair. So I have a little business page, promoting my, me doing hair and everything. So if you're my friend, I want you to support me and repost my pictures. Tell people to go follow me on YouTube. That's, to me, that's just what a friend does. They're going to support you no matter what. If it's something that you really want to do and they see that you are just genuine about it and it's something that you really have the drive for and you just really want to do, they're going to support you. So, and you never want to be jealous of your friend. Like, that's one thing that I hate, is having a friend that slick throws shade. And we all know, we all can catch on. We all have common sense and we can feel it. We know when somebody's throwing shade. Because if that person is doing that, that's not your friend. That's not your friend. Because if you're jealous of your friend, that's really not your friend. If you're envy of that person, it's not your friend. Not at all. You can tell when somebody don't have your best interest at heart. Whether they're always trying to put you down, they're always negative. That's another thing. Look for that. If your so-called friend is always negative and always trying to tear you down and bring you down, that is not your friend. It's not your friend at all. Because your friend wouldn't do that. Your friend wouldn't want to see you hurt. They wouldn't want to hurt you, for one. They wouldn't want to hurt your feelings. So look for that. And I know a lot of people who don't want friends because they're afraid of their friends coming around their man. Me personally, I've never been that type of friend. Like, because I know that my husband is going to be loyal towards me, and I know that he wouldn't even try my friend. And then the friends that I choose, I know that they're loyal, and I know that they wouldn't try that with my husband. So to me, with that situation, you just have to know who your friend is. You have to pick them wisely, and your mate too. Don't leave them out. You got to pick them wisely too. Like, you have to know all of that before you bring this person into your life, into your home, or whatever. You have to know that this person is loyal. This person would do that to me. They're not that kind of person. You have to know that too, because I know I've heard a lot of people say that they don't want friends or they don't want their friend around their man. I'm like, well, what kind of friend do you have? like that shouldn't even be your friend then, if she's like that, and if you know she's like that, I don't know. And what kind of man you have, because if you nervous about that, it's either you don't trust your man or you don't trust your friend. And if you don't trust both, then you got some cutting off to do or something. I mean, it's just... And y'all, I'm not even eating these fries because they done got cold. So I'm just going to eat my strips. And there's no such thing as a perfect friend, because, I mean, we imperfect. Humans, we are imperfect. So there is no such thing as a perfect friend. You're going to argue. You're going to have disagreements. You might not always like each other. I mean, it's kind of like a relationship if you look at it. Y'all going to argue. Y'all going to disagree. Y'all always going to love each other, but you're not going to always like each other. It's kind of just like a relationship, and it takes work. But if you have a good friend, make sure you cherish that friend, because friends are so hard to come by. Like, they are hard to come by. So if you have that friend, even if you have that one friend, cherish them, because it's hard trying to find a good friend nowadays. It is. It really is. Like I said, nobody's perfect, so just expect for y'all not to always agree on things, and y'all might fall out. Y'all might stop talking for a little while, but don't let that little while be for like months. It's okay, maybe a day or two, and it's not even okay a day or two, because like in my marriage, when me and my husband get into it or we argue or whatever, we don't go to bed mad at each other, because life is too short. So I would look at that the same way as with my friend. Like, I wouldn't want to go to bed mad, even though we're not sleeping in the same bed, but I wouldn't want to go to sleep knowing that we're not on good terms, because you never know what might happen tomorrow. And then that's going to be heavy on your conscience. You're going to say what you coulda, woulda, shoulda did, and it's just going to be too late. So just keep that in mind also, that things aren't always going to be peaches and cream, but you should always try your best to make up if things do go sour. And it don't matter if you feel like you wasn't in the wrong. Like, shoot, I wasn't in the wrong. I ain't finna be the first one to apologize. It don't matter. You should still find it. Excuse me. You should still find in your heart to apologize. You could apologize like, I'm sorry, I know I probably did this or said this, but I just was feeling like this. We all know. We all should have home training. We should know what to do. I ain't got barbecue sauce on my shirt. But anyway, and to add to that, we always want to self-examine ourselves, because if you notice, like, throughout the years that you've lost so many friends, you have to kind of think, is it me? you know, we always so quick to like point the finger at other people, but we also should self-examine ourselves too. Like, maybe I'm just too this, or maybe I'm just too that, or maybe I need to do more of this, maybe I need to do less of that. You know, it's always good to self-examine yourself, because there's always room for improvement. There's always room, you know, to change or to try to change. I know it's easier said than done. Believe me, I know. I'm a work in progress myself. So I know. But I actually, like, when I was growing up, I don't really think that I was the best friend. Not meaning best, but I don't think I was like the best as far as like having friends, because growing up, I really just had my sisters, you know, my mom. I really didn't have friends like that growing up. And then whenever I like got on up like into my teenage years, that's when I started getting friends. I started being able to like get out a little more. So things just started, you know, changing for me. So now just looking back and seeing where I am now, sometimes I sit down and I think that I could have been a better friend than I was to so and so. You know, you just kind of start realizing things. You know, when you're young, you know better, but it's like when you get older, you just really you think back of like the crazy things you did when you were young, and like, I should have just did this, or I shouldn't have done that, you know. So it's really, it's good to self-examine yourself. It really is. I'm actually on my last little chicken strip, y'all. Like I said, I'm not eating them fries. They done got cold. But I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hope y'all had fun with me, watching me smack and grub. But if y'all enjoyed this topic, comment down below and let me know. And also comment and let me know, like, what do you look for in a friend? Like, what are some qualities that you look for in a friend? You know? So just comment down below and just let me know that. And that's going to be it, y'all. I'm finished. That was good. That was my late lunch, because I think it's probably about 3:30. So that was a very late lunch. So comment down below and let me know what other topics y'all would like for me to discuss. Like when I do my next mukbang, whether it's about relationships, love, marriage, family, career, like, I don't care. Just give me some ideas, and my next mukbang, that's what we're going to talk about. Alright, y'all, so that's going to be it for this mukbang. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so that you know when your girl posts. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.